Hi everyone, anyone that's joining me today. I felt called to go live and I just felt called to pull a card for the group this afternoon. So I was sort of hanging out with my 6-year-old daughter. We're doing little fun Valentine's activities today and I was just feeling the love and wanted to jump on and share a couple of things with you guys. So I hope you can hear me. If anyone's on live, just let me know you can hear me. So I pulled a card from my Divine Feminine Oracle deck, and it's a perfect message for what some thoughts I was having today. So I'll show you the card first, I'll read it to you, and then let you know just what I was thinking as we're in this month of February, as we're all thinking about Valentine's, and I'm thinking about like self-love and caring for myself, but also teaching my daughter how to care for herself. And I just feel just so much love around everything right now, and I just wanted to come and share this with you. So I pulled a card, Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. And this again is from the Divine Feminine Oracle card deck. And so Diana is the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. Is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Okay, so Diana represents the call to embody a more primal connection to the wildness that exists within us. The goddess Diana was worshipped in the ancient Roman religion that originated in Italy. She is the daughter of Jupiter and Latona, born in the island of Delos with her twin brother Apollo, god of the sun. The Temple of Diana in Rome dates back to the 6th century BCE. She was the protectress and patroness of the lower class and slaves who could seek sanctuary in her temples. The temple to Diana in Ephesus, also attributed to the Greek goddess Artemis, was considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It took 220 years to build, and the magnificent statue of Diana, covered in breasts, symbolizes her worship as a fertility goddess for women. Paul in the Acts of the Apostles in the New Testament mentions Diana's temple since her following was extensive and seen as a threat to Christianity. The most famous place to worship Diana was in the sacred grove of oak trees on the shores of Lake Nemi near Rome. Out in nature, connected to the earth and to the wild, animals that roam freely across it, here she is the huntress with her golden bow and arrows. She is the independent, free-spirited goddess who communes with the moon, the natural world, and all those who cannot speak for themselves. When your soul selects her card, sometimes the answer is the simple, elemental need to just walk barefoot in the grass, or even better, the mud. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's happening or what isn't happening that we forget to just be. We forget there is a tremendous power surging up from the earth wanting to take whatever energy is no longer serving us. We forget that we can commune with the trees, those ancient protectors and elders whose language comes with the help of the wind and the slow, soft caress that touches our cheek. Answers sometimes need to come from the basic desire of the body to feel grounded here on earth. Diana is associated with fertility, the phases of the moon, and the ability to communicate with animals. Of course, not with any human language, but with the frequency of love and intention which animals perceive. If we open ourselves up to it, we can connect to the wisdom in the natural world even if we live far from it. Even if we're deep in the heart of the busiest city, a sign on a bus, a logo on a t-shirt, or a card someone sends us may carry an image of the animal that wants to reach us. Or we may be visited by a possum on the fire escape, or a hawk on a window ledge. We don't have to be in the wilderness to access the wisdom of the natural world. The wilderness is within us. We are a part of it. There's so much more we can receive from the wordless life all around us. We just have to develop the heart that can hear it. So, this card is very powerful, this message, and just the goddess Diana. This kind of is reminding us that of our intuition, which is what I talk about a lot in my sort of everything that I teach to moms, that guiding light that's within us, that we just have to, listen to. Sometimes it takes like sort of an awakening to realize that we've been listening to sources outside of ourselves for too long, but then it takes, it's that one time where we truly listen deep to ourselves and what we're wanting to do, what direction we're wanting to go in our lives, what goals we're pursuing, what our big dreams are, when we really sit and reflect and are just with ourselves, within ourselves. That is usually when the messages start coming through, right? As to what we actually desire to do. So I just was thinking a lot about this today, and with Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I was thinking a lot about self-love and how we so often as women, as moms, we're looking somehow outside of ourselves for love. And this could be for a number of different reasons. It could be, something that happened in our past, that we had a trauma happen, or we had something happen where it kind of caused this to live within us, and for us to feel like something, is missing, that we can't fully love ourselves. But in all of my work that I've done, and in working with and talking to other moms, I've just noticed that again and again this comes up, that when we do start working on our, when we start taking care of ourselves, loving ourselves, coming back home to ourselves, then a lot of the other things in our lives that were seemingly kind of going wrong before, things that were kind of upsetting, and maybe it's relationships, maybe it's friendships, maybe it's family, relations with your family, or maybe it's your how you feel about your job that you're currently at. It is in my experience that when we start working on our inner selves and healing those things that truly need to be healed deep down inside, is when we can start unlocking our full potential into the world. And I'm not just talking about like our potential for what our parents told us that we were good at or what we were supposed to be doing, but I'm talking about like our deep, like inner soul potential. Like, what is it that you're ready to unlock? What is it that you're ready to step fully into in the world? What is it that you're ready to unleash? What power are you ready to step into? What is it? Is it the time for you to step into this? And I just think it's such a beautiful thing when we as women can realize that we hold all of the power within ourselves. We really do. So that's why I just wanted to come on here today and say happy Galentine's to everyone out there as well, and just remember to truly love yourself. love yourself today and tomorrow, but not just limit it to these days where we're flooded with media messages of love and hearts and Valentines. That's all nice and fun and good, and it makes us feel good. But really just take this with you through the rest of the year as you're just living in the world, as you're pursuing your goals, as you're doing everything on a daily basis, as you're, interacting with your kids and your spouse or partner or your family or friends. Just truly, truly, truly come from that place of inner self-love and power, and see what shifts. Like that's my challenge to you, to see what shifts when you come from that place of inner self-love and power. And so with that, I also wanted to drop a link to a workshop I'm hosting on Tuesday. If you haven't already signed up, I'm going to pop the link in the comments just so you can have that link for unlocking your unique energetic blueprint. So it is a live event that I'm hosting on Tuesday, and we're going to be digging even deeper into a lot of these topics around how you can start to really come from a place of inner power, harnessing your true deep intuition in building a life and a business that excites you, that is that is part of your dream, is part of your goals as a purpose-driven mom. And we're going to go into a lot more of these concepts in the workshop. So I really would love to have you sign up for the workshop. I'll pop the link in the comments. It's if you sign up on Eventbrite, then it will send out all the information to you, and the actual event will be held on Zoom on Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. So I would really love to see you on there. And again, happy Valentine's, happy Galentines. Do something for yourself today. Just do something to love yourself. I did a really, really good Yoga with Adrienne video today. So it's called Yoga for Date Night. I think it's like a new one she sent out. I am a member with her, so it might be in the membership, but she has a ton of free videos too, and a ton of yoga practices around self-love. So if you're like, well, I don't really know what to do for myself. How do I love myself? Just start with that. And you don't have to be very good at yoga or be very flexible. But it is just a powerful practice. So I'll drop the link for her YouTube channel in here too, because she is just my absolute favorite yoga instructor, and she takes it above and beyond just the yoga practice. It is more like a mind-body connection that you're getting out of it, and it just is, it's absolutely amazing if you haven't tried it. And she has a free challenge every January as well. So I'll pop the link to that in the comments as well, because it's a great self-love practice that you can do today. And again, if you haven't already signed up for my free class on Tuesday, Unlocking Your Energetic Blueprint, you can click the link in the comments of this video and sign up. You'll get all the emails, you'll get notified, and you have to sign up in order to get the replay after the event. So just keep that in mind. If you don't sign up to the event page, you won't be able to get the replay after the event's over. So again, thank you for tuning in if you did, and I am going to go spend the rest of the afternoon with my 6-year-old daughter. We're working on some Valentine's crafts and getting ready for her class Valentine's party tomorrow. Go out, do something beautiful for yourself, loving for yourself, And I can't wait to see you on the masterclass on Tuesday. I really hope you can attend. If not, you can always catch the replay. And thank you so much for being here. Love you guys.